Hello, I'm Adam from Nation Better. If you're an employer in the UK and you're thinking of hiring someone from overseas, you're in the right place, because I'm about to walk you through the essentials of the Home Office's Sponsor a Skilled Worker Guidance. Now, that document is 73 pages long, packed with rules, thresholds, occupation codes and caveats. It's designed for clarity, but let's be honest, it's dense. So in this video, I'm going to give you the clear version, the what you actually need to know version. Right, let's get to it. So what is the skilled worker route? This is the UK's main visa route for employing people from outside the country. You must sponsor the person, which means you, the employer, apply for a license, assign a certificate of sponsorship, and make sure the role meets all the legal requirements. So who needs to be sponsored? You'll need to sponsor most EU and non-EU nationals who arrive in the UK, who have arrived after December 2020. Also, people with no current visa, or those switching from certain routes like student or graduate. Now, you don't need to sponsor Irish citizens or people with settled status or indefinite leave to remain. Basically, there's a simple test. If someone doesn't have the right to work in the UK already, sponsorship is the route. Before you do anything else, you need a sponsor license. No license means no hire. To get one, you apply online, pay a fee, and submit documents proving you're a genuine employer offering a genuine job. You'll also need key personnel set up on your license, usually someone from HR, finance, or the hiring team, to manage your relationship with the Home Office. And once you've got a license, you've got to look after it. You've got to update your records, report changes, keep everything clean. This is a live system. It's not a one and done. Also, you can't just sponsor any job. It has to meet three things. 1, it's on the skilled occupations list. 2, it's at the right skill level. 3, it pays the right salary. From July 2025, most jobs now need to be at RQF level 6, that's graduate level. So if you're trying to sponsor a junior admin role or a part-time assistant, it's almost certainly a no-go. There are some exceptions, more on that later. Now, what trips a lot of people up are the salary rules. There are 3 figures to look at. 1, the general salary threshold, normally £38,700. 2, the going rate for the job, and every job has one. And 3, whether the job is on a special list, such as the immigration salary list, which sometimes allows lower pay. Now, if your job doesn't meet the required salary, the application will be refused, even if everything else is perfect. There are reduced thresholds for new entrants, PhD roles, and certain health or education roles. But, and this is critical, you can't just pick a lower code and get under the bar. If you assign the wrong occupation code, the Home Office will spot it, and that puts your license at risk. So, what is a certificate of sponsorship? A COS is not a paper certificate. It's an online record in the sponsor management system. Now, there are 2 types: defined COS for people applying from overseas, and undefined COS for people already in the UK. Before your candidate applies for a visa, you assign the COS to them, enter the salary, job description, hours, location, etc., and pay the COS fee and immigration skills charge. Mess any of that up and you are back to square one. As you may know, there is a points-based system, and to qualify, the worker must score 70 points. So that's 20 for sponsorship, 20 for job at the right skill level, 20 for salary, 10 for English language. Some jobs come with what's called tradable points, meaning a slightly lower salary might be okay if it's on the immigration salary list, or if the worker has a relevant PhD. But be careful, the Home Office checks if the role is genuine. If you're assigning a COS just to get someone in the door or fudging salary details, that's a fast track to having your license revoked. Now, if the person is already in the UK or on another visa, say a student, they may be able to switch to skilled worker without leaving the country. They must have completed their course or meet one of a few niche conditions. Otherwise, they'll need to apply from outside the UK. Once they've worked here for 5 years on the skilled worker route, they may be eligible for settlement. That's permanent residents. So some big changes came on the 22nd of July 2025. Here are the headlines. The skill level requirement jumped to graduate level, RQF6. We've covered that. Care workers can no longer apply from overseas unless under transition rules. Salary thresholds have unfortunately increased, so many roles that used to qualify now do not. If you've sponsored people before, do not assume the same rules apply now. You've got to recheck every single requirement every time. Now, let's talk mistakes, because I see these again and again. Firstly, assigning the wrong job code. It's tempting to pick a lower salary code. Don't. It's an audit risk. Next, misunderstanding salary thresholds. There's the general threshold, the going rate, hourly versus annual rates. Get one wrong, you'll get a refusal. Finally, missing deadlines. You've got limited time to assign, use, and act on a COS. Treat them like perishable goods. So, if you've made it this far, well done. But you might also be thinking, that's a lot. Can't someone else just do it for me? Yes, and that's where Nation Better comes in. We are experts in the skilled worker sponsorship process. We've read and understood all 73 pages. We've handled hundreds of sponsor licenses, COS assignments, and visa applications. The best thing is we do it for a fixed fee, no hidden costs, no grey areas, and absolutely no home office jargon. You'll know exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it, and we'll handle the rest. We're not just consultants, we're your immigration partner, guiding you every step of the way. So if you're thinking of sponsoring someone, or you're not sure if you even can, get in touch with Nation Better today. Thanks.